In the crisp November air of Tasmania, tennis will take centre stage once again. But this time, it won't just be a match. It will be a statement, a homecoming for Australia's women's tennis pride, and perhaps, a debut of powerful symbolism. Australia will host a Billie Jean King Cup tie in Hobart from November 14 to 16, and it comes at a time of transformation. The team, captained by the iconic Sam Stosur, will face off against Brazil and Portugal in a round-robin format that promises drama, grit, and national pride. And at the centre of the conversation is Daria Kasatkina, the newly crowned Australian number 1. Formerly of Russia, Kasatkina has found a new beginning under the Southern Cross. In March, she was granted permanent residency. Now, she dreams of donning the green and gold. But the journey from hope to representation is never easy. Kasatkina's desire is pure. Her tennis speaks for itself. Ranked 16th in the world, her game is built on angles, intelligence, and fierce determination. She's played on tennis's biggest stages, worn different colours, and now looks to make her mark as part of Team Australia. Yet the rules of international sport don't bend easily. Though Kasatkina has settled in Australia, built a life, and now calls it home, eligibility for national competition in events like the Billie Jean King Cup is governed by strict international protocols. Talking about the Billie Jean King Cup, that process is more complicated, which is not depending on me, Kasatkina said with clarity and a touch of resignation. It's something which Tennis Australia has to deal with the ITF. This is where it's already a different language. I'm not going to be the part of it. This is where the federation has to deal with the ITF. That language, of regulations, federations, and eligibility clauses, is foreign to most fans. But to athletes like Kasatkina, it defines opportunities. Still, her intention is clear: she wants to contribute. She wants to play. She wants to wear Australia's colours not just in residence but in meaning. And should she be granted clearance, Australia would become an overwhelming favourite to top Group E at Hobart's Domain Tennis Centre. With Kasatkina anchoring the singles, Sam Stosur's squad would feature an enviable depth of talent. Even without her, the Australian lineup is brimming with strength. Teenage Phenom Taylah Joint has soared to world number 52. Ajla Tomljanovic, gritty and battle-hardened, sits at number 66. Kim Birrell, a fighter by every metric, is 79th. Just outside the top 100 is Olivia Gadecki, always a threat on hard courts. In doubles, Ellen Perez stands tall, the 16th-ranked doubles player in the world, and a former Grand Slam finalist. She adds a potent weapon to Australia's arsenal. By contrast, their opponents are limited in firepower. Brazil boasts only one top-tier singles star, the tenacious Beatriz Haddad-Maia, currently ranked 21st. But behind her, a steep drop: Laura Pigossi at 219 and Carolina Alves at 240. Dangerous. Yes. Deep. Not quite. Portugal enters the tie as the clear underdog. Their campaign will rest on the shoulders of the Jorge sisters, Matilde and Francisca, ranked 251 and 259 respectively. Talented, young, and spirited, but outmatched on paper. For Australia, this tie carries massive implications. After failing to qualify for the Billie Jean King Cup finals in Shenzhen this September, the November playoff is a lifeline, a gateway back to the global elite. The Billie Jean King Cup is not just another tournament. It's the World Cup of women's tennis. A legacy etched in the names of Navratilova, Graf, Williams, Barty. Australia, with its rich tennis heritage, has always been a central figure in this story. Sam Stosur, a Grand Slam champion and national hero, has transitioned from playing to leading. Her presence brings experience, belief, and calm to a team looking to reclaim its place at the summit. But it's more than rankings and records. This team embodies diversity, youth, and rebirth. A teenager on the rise. Veterans hungry for glory. A Russian-born star seeking a new chapter in Australian colours. This is the modern Australian story, forged in resilience, rooted in identity, and driven by opportunity. Hobart, often a quieter tennis venue, will become a crucible in November. It will host not just matches, but moments. Moments that could shape careers. Moments that could redefine allegiances. Moments where tennis transcends the court. Across the globe, 6 other venues will host round-robin playoffs, each seeking one golden ticket to the 2025 Billie Jean King Cup Finals. Group A will unfold in Monterrey, Mexico, featuring a powerful Canadian squad, the host nation, and Denmark. Group B lands in Gorzo Wielkopolski, Poland, with Iga Swiatek's Poland, Romania, and New Zealand clashing in a European heavy pool. Group C plays out in Cordoba, Argentina, Slovakia, Switzerland, and the host nation ready to battle on South American clay. Group D takes shape in Varazdan, Croatia, a competitive group featuring the Czech Republic, Colombia, and the home team. Group F sees Germany, Belgium, and Turkey converge in Izmirning, a clash of strength and style. Group G ventures to Bengaluru, India, the Netherlands, Slovenia, and host India meeting in the vibrant heart of the subcontinent. But all eyes in Australia will be fixed on Group E. On Hobart. On Sam Stosur's team. On whether Daria Kasatkina will receive the green light to represent a country that has offered her more than a home, it's given her a second chance. In many ways, her possible debut mirrors the spirit of this team: new beginnings, tough pathways, and dreams worth chasing. November will come quickly. The questions will linger. Will the ITF approve? Will Kasatkina debut? Can Australia reclaim its place among the tennis elite? The Billie Jean King Cup doesn't just crown champions, it reveals character. And in Hobart, on those November nights, we will see just how brightly Australia's